morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Coming into the studio, well, already into the studio, I guess, would be Erin Sweeney from the Believe in Books Literacy Foundation. Erin, how are you this morning?
I'm good, Rob. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Exciting things
Yes.
at Believe in Books and the Literacy Foundation. So,
that's right.
What's coming up? Well, there's two things coming up,
yes.
actually. We gotta talk about both of them.
Yep. We have the American Rogues that are coming back to join us on Friday evening, the 25th, this coming Friday. They put on a great show. They've been here a couple of times, so some people may have already seen them, but they're definitely worth a second time.
Very popular show both times they were here.
Yes,
too, so.
yeah. So we're excited to have them back. And then Saturday we have our third annual 100 Acre Challenge coming up, and that's always a great event.
And now is let's just explain the 100 Acre Challenge for those who don't know what it is. I know we've got some footage there,
yeah.
But what happens in a 100 Acre Challenge?
It's basically a 5K obstacle adventure is what we call it, and you're running a 5K, but along...
That's easy, running a 5K.
No, along the way we have quite a few obstacles, some very challenging ones, some really fun ones, a lot of mud, a lot of water. We have 3 new obstacles this year, so those of you who have done it before will get a nice surprise.
But you're not going to tell us what those are. So,
I actually don't know what they are. I know what they're named. I don't know exactly
well, we don't want to give them away. I mean,
no.
You look at that there where you have to go through a culvert and come out the other side.
Yeah.
And I can just picture that AO is there, like putting every rock, going, ha ha! Here's a challenge for them.
Pretty much.
But now the water that's right there. What is that water? Is that the river?
That's our pond.
Oh, that's the pond.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of fun. So you had a lot of people participating in both years.
Yes.
And it's grown every year.
Yeah.
And but is there still room to get in this year?
There is still room to get in this year. So you can sign up now, and I believe the deadline to sign up ahead of time is Thursday. And then we will probably still have registration open Saturday morning.
If there's any room.
Yes.
If there's any room.
Yes.
So you definitely want to try to do it ahead of time.
Yeah.
And because I know I've talked to people who've done it, and they say it's tough. It's definitely not an easy thing.
No.
But it's fun. I mean, for me, running a 5K would be tough. And the few that I've done in my life, 3Ks or 1Ks or half Ks, I like going through the woods because it just adds a little bit of a challenge. And I think doing something like that, just adds to the fun. So even if you don't, I did a mud race one time, and I would run through the water, and people would be going around. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
That's mud. It's fun. That's what you're supposed to do. So, I mean, we all did it as kids.
Yep.
And now you're allowed to as an adult. You're given permission. You get the little stamp of approval.
Yeah.
So you can go through that.
I know. Why wouldn't you want to?
Now, have you run it?
I haven't. I can't. We have to work that day.
Oh,
so I
Erin's
know.
going, shucks, I have to work it.
Bummer.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
But what a lot of fun, and a lot of happy faces at the end. Do you provide towels or paper towels anyway?
We have big dunk tanks, we call them, big buckets full of water, so you can jump right in and rinse yourself off.
There's the encouragement for being the first one. You get to be the first one.
Yes, the clean water. You get the clean water. We also have a mini challenge for the kids that actually starts before the big race.
Yeah.
And we have some mini little obstacles in there for them, and they have a good time.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And what are the ages for that?
Toddler age, depending on, how well you think they would do, all the way up to age 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of fun.
It's fun, yeah.
That's a lot of fun. And so registration starts, you said, at what time?
8 o'clock Saturday morning. Yep. Kids race will start at 9, and then the heats for the big race will begin at 10.
Now, when you say heats, because you're not going off as a mass start.
No. There's, as you saw, our slip and slide that we have is usually right at the start, so we don't want too many people going on that at once. So we do have heats, and I think they're roughly 20 to 25 people per heat, and they go off, I think, every 12 minutes. Give people enough time to spread out, so
which definitely makes
waiting.
sense. Yeah.
Well, otherwise you're going to be waiting at each obstacle to get it finished. So.
Now, and is there a winner?
There is a winner. We have categories for, obviously, you can sign up as an individual, you can sign up as a team of 2 or a team of 4. So we have different winners for each of those categories.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. We've had some pretty interesting groups come in and race.
Now, do you also have people show up in costume?
We do.
And I saw someone going through the mud in a tutu.
Yes, yes.
And is there a costume prize too?
If you come in a very good costume, we will probably give you a prize.
Find a prize somewhere
yes, we will,
in the prize
definitely.
vault there.
Yeah, if you impress us, we'll give you one.
Well, that's great. So that's definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then why not? Why not hang out? And then, so you mentioned about the Rogues, because they're coming Friday night.
Yes.
And what time is that show?
That show is at 7:30. Doors will open at 7. And right now you can buy tickets for $25 in advance. They will be $30 at the door. But feel free to come. We are BYOB, so you can bring your own small cooler and have a good time. Yeah, no giant coolers.
Yeah, no giant coolers. And you said the Rogues will be back on Saturday too.
They will. They are. They usually they're bagpiper, and they have a couple of guys playing the drums during the race. It's really cool.
Do you think they're going to run the obstacle course in their kilts?
They've talked about it. Yeah. We'll see.
Well, we'll see what happens. And then, of course, not too long after that, it's the Journey to the North Pole.
That's right.
That's starting. Hard to believe that we're already at Journey to the North Pole.
It'll be here before we know it.
Time of year. And something new this year.
Yes, we have a weekend before Thanksgiving, which is something we haven't done before. So we're hoping for some early snow. I know a lot of people are probably going to be cursing me right now, but
yeah, the skiers are going to want it.
Yeah, so we're hoping for some early snow, just enough to make it look nice, and hopefully people can enjoy themselves.
Now, and one of the great things about that is tickets are available.
They are.
It's not a lottery for the couple of the nights.
Yes, we have a few select nights available for both North Conway and our Lincoln location, and then we've changed up our lottery this year. It's no longer done over the phone. You can register for a pre-sale code. It's kind of like a concert pre-sale.
Yep.
And then we will email you that code, and you'll be able to go online on October 15th is the day and purchase your tickets. So kind of leaving it up to everybody else.
Well, that's
this
great.
time.
But definitely for the people who are watching right now, if they're thinking, oh, the lottery, and I don't know if I'll have a chance.
Yep.
But they could buy those tickets. So get it up, because people say that to me all the time. Well, can you buy tickets? And it's like, yes, you can this year.
Yeah,
so what a
there
great
are
opportunity.
some online right now. Yeah.
But a bunch of opportunities for the Journey to the North Pole. So you said the weekend before Thanksgiving, going right up, almost knocking on the door of Christmas this year.
Yeah, the 22nd. Yeah.
So and that, what a great event that is.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things too. You always need some volunteers too.
We do. Yeah, definitely. As many as we can get. We love to have a bunch of people there. It makes it more magical for all those people who are riding the train with us.
Yeah. And if you haven't volunteered, so much fun.
Yeah.
It is just so much fun.
Yep.
And everybody who does volunteer, they're like, and especially if they've done it for the first time, like, why haven't I done this for the last 15 years?
Yeah.
And as I've told people too, it's a great family activity, great date night.
Yeah.
Whatever it might be. And you're helping out and really bringing joy to everybody.
Yeah.
And it sounds corny, but you are, and it's just such a great time. So I try to get as many people to volunteer.
Yeah, it's
and
a
I would
lot of
recommend
fun.
that. And if they wanted to volunteer, who would they contact?
They can contact Amy, and they can go right to our website, journeytothenorthpole.org, and find all that information on there.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so there's pizza.
There is pizza.
You can't knock the pizza and hot chocolate. So
right.
What a great time.
Yeah.
And then, do we have anything that we know of in the future we want to just throw out to people?
All the same old stuff. We have stuff coming up in the spring that we do every year, our 5K, and then our summer theater and stuff, but that's so far away.
And maple sugaring.
Yeah, maple sugaring. Yeah,
And,
that starts March.
Yeah.
Yeah, end of February, March.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Last year I went down to the maple sugaring, and you guys you had sap. So it was wasn't turned into maple syrup, and you could drink the sap.
Yeah.
And which I'd never done.
It's like the new thing. It's the new coconut water.
And it was really good.
It's good.
After a couple of gallons, I was like really kind of bloated, but that was neat because I'd never done that.
Yep.
And of course, just going in there, the smell and everything else. So that's a lot of fun. But
It's
like you
awesome.
say, that's a little ways away.
Yeah.
So we'll focus first on the Rogues and the 100-Acre Challenge.
Yes.
So what's the website to go to?
For the 100-Acre Challenge?
For anything.
Well, you can go to believinbooks.org and find anything and everything that we do. All that information is on there, 100-Acre Challenge, all of our other fundraisers, our literacy programs that these fundraisers help support. You can learn more about those, all that fun stuff.
So that's the go-to spot. So that's the easiest way to do that.
Yeah.
So. Great.
Yeah.
Well, Erin, thanks so much for coming down.
Thank you.
And of course, we'll see you next Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
There at the 100-Acre Woods. And I'm sorry, Chris, did you? Okay, and we're going to finish off. We'll get a video of the Rogues so you can see what you can view on Friday night, and then enjoy the 100 Acre Challenge on Saturday.
Yeah.
Back in a minute here on White Mountains Today.